Hey everyone, welcome back to AetherStackAI. Here we are to discuss about lesson 3 in week 2. Last week you learned what AI is and how it learns. This week we go back practical. Which AI tool should you actually be using? Let's break it down. There are now 5 major AI assistants competing for your attention. The ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, plus a few others. They all claim to be the smartest, they all want your subscription. So, which one should you actually use? In the next 7 minutes, I will break down the real differences, what each one is best at, what they each fail at, and which one to pick depending on what you need. So, I'm here not to market anything, I am just saying the truth. What are the best that thing that it suits the which AI to. So, first of all, let's discuss the big three. Let's introduce the big three. ChatGPT made by OpenAI, the one that started the AI craze in late 2022. Most popular AI in the world. Claude made by Anthropic, the thinking person's AI, famous for being thoughtful and careful. Gemini made by Google, the latecomer with the biggest tech company behind it, plus deep integration with Google services. Three companies, three philosophies, three different AIs. They look similar from the outside, but they are built differently. They are good at different things. Let's go one by one. Now let's discuss what's meant by ChatGPT. The most we'll start with coming to ChatGPT, the most famous one. It's one of the most famous one made by OpenAI, released in November 2022. It changed everything overnight. What it's best at? Speed. ChatGPT is fast, the interface is clean, it handles general questions, writing, brainstorming, summaries really well. The free version is solid. The paid version, ChatGPT Plus, gives you access to GPT 4.0 image generation through DAL-E and voice mode that genuinely feels like talking to a person. Where it changes, writing mails, quick brainstorms, casual conversation, image generation built in. Where it fails, short, long, complex documents following detailed instructions. Sometimes it cuts corners or oversimplifies. And it's the one that hallucinates the most confidently. The vibe, your fast, friendly assistant. Good for 80% of what most people need. When it comes to pricing, free tier is decent and plus is $20 a month for power features. Now let's come to Claude. It is made by Anthropic, quietly the favorite among engineers, writers, and researchers. What it's best at? Long, careful work. Claude can read entire books, remember the details across thousands of words. It writes in more thoughtful, less robotic style. It's better at following complex instructions. It's genuinely the strongest at coding tasks and the big three right now. Among the big three right now. So first let's discuss where it changes, where it's useful. So majorly it is useful in writing essays and coding, reading long documents, detailed analysis, and complex reasoning. Anything where quality matters more than speed. Where it fails, short. When it so it does not have proper image generation built in. The free tier has the tighter usage limits than ChatGPT. The interface is more bare bones. When it comes to vibe, you are thoughtful expert, slower to start but more careful with everything. When it comes to pricing, free tier with daily limits, pro plan is $20 a month, which is similar to ChatGPT. If you are a developer or a writer or doing a serious knowledge work, Claude is probably your best pick. Now let's discuss the final one that is among top three. Gemini, made by Google, the most underrated of the three in my opinion. What's what it's best at? Integration with the rest of Google. It connects to your Gmail, Google Docs, YouTube, Maps. You can ask Gemini to summarize your inbox, draft, replies, search across your files. That deep integration is unique. Also strong at multi-modal tasks, understanding images, video, and audio together. When it comes to where it is useful and where it changes and where it benefits more. If you live in Google's ecosystem, researching with real time web access, long context tasks like reading a 100-page PDF, summarizing YouTube videos. Where it fails, where it falls short. Sometimes feels less polished in raw conversation. The personality is less defined than ChatGPT or Claude. Some answers feel committee designed. The vibe when it comes to vibe, your power user assistant if you already used Google for everything. When it comes to pricing, free tier is generous. Gemini Advanced is $20 a month, which is similar to Claude and ChatGPT, and includes 2 TB of Google Drive storage. Now let's have a quick comparison among the each one. So first one, so when you are writing some mails or you want to write some quick note, ChatGPT is the best choice to go for it. When it comes to writing long form writing or writing an essays, so when working on essays, you can the best option to go for is a Claude. So when you're coding or debugging or designing something code a from your Figma, so you can go for Claude. So generating images, ChatGPT or Gemini, and when you're researching on something with current information that you have, Gemini is the best because it has real-time web search. It goes through multiple resources and gets you the best answers. And reading a long PDF or book, Claude or Gemini both handle long context. Casual brainstorming, ChatGPT, fastest interface. Detailed reasoning that needs to be for detailed reasoning that needs to be right, that is Claude. Anything that connecting to Gmail, Docs, Maps, absolutely Gemini is the best because it is having multiple Google products. There is no single winner among the three. There is a right tool for the job. So when coming to there are two more worthy things that you need to know about, that is perplexity. No, it is not exactly a chatbot, it's an AI search engine, best when you need answers with sources, great for research because it gets you answers from multiple sources by comparison between like websites like Medium or the LinkedIn. So it gets you data from various sites where your data is published and compares and displays you the most summary of your data and its sources, and it also lists you the some resources from where the data has been picked. Grok, built by XAI, available on X, less polished than Big 3, but worth knowing exists. Real time access to X data. For most people, the Big 3 are enough. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Pick one as your daily driver, try the others occasionally. So, when it comes to my honest recommendation, if you are brand new to AI and want to start with ChatGPT, the free version is great. The interface is friendliest. You will learn the basics fastest. If you already use AI a lot and want to level up, try Claude. The quality of responses for serious work is noticeably better. If you live in Google's world, Gemini integration alone makes it worth it. If you're if you're a power user, do with most pros do. Use all three, each one as free tier. Compare answers when something matters, whichever gives the best response for the specific task. So let's have a quick recap. Log these three big AI tools: ChatGPT for speed and general use, Claude for careful and deep work coding, Gemini for goal integration and current info. No single winner. Match the tool to the task. Two free tier, three free tools combined over almost everything. The final quiz intro. So as you all know that every Saturday we have quiz as usual. In week 2 also we have quiz number 2, 5 random questions from the week's lessons. Top 3 perfect scorers win cash 500, 300 and 200 UPay or Amazon. Subscribe to Etherstack AI if you are new. Hit the bell icon for the latest notifications. Show up on Thursday for lesson 4 on prompt engineering basics. How to actually talk to AI to get great answers. See you back on Thursday. Thank you.